This is going to be my first Ramadan outside of my home. Welcome to my Ramadan vlog. Marhaba bika ya Ramadan. Marhaba bika ya Ramadan. Marhaba bika ya Ramadan. I saw this caption on my friend's post the other day, and she said, "It's so interesting and beautiful to me, actually, how we have all moved from kids that are anticipating Eid to adults who actually anticipate Ramadan." I remember, like, a couple of years back, we're always praying for Ramadan to come and go so that we can enjoy the flex of Eid. But now we're now the adults that are praying that other months should please come fast, fast and go so that Ramadan can come. Because if you know Ramadan, it comes with a different kind of vibe. And by the way, this is going to be my first Ramadan outside of my home. So I am super, super excited about this one. And that's why today I'm going to be sharing with you my Ramadan prep for Ramadan 2026. This is so exciting. Like, I love it. So we have our pad, we have our pen because we're about to do some serious planning right here. The other day, I was at this Islamic event organized by this Islamic Society, Al Mustaf Shirin bin Abini Sharif, Al Mubins for short. They usually have a program first Sunday of the month. They call it Let's Get Better, where they talk about Islamic and real life situations in Islamic setting, and they usually hold it at Unilag. I don't know the time. I'm always late, so I really don't know the time. But it's a very interesting program. And the last one they did, I attended. They spoke about Ramadan. It was sort of like a pre-Ramadan lecture, and they spoke about Ramadan flights plan. Now I remember the lecturer saying that, "What are you putting together anticipating Ramadan?" But one thing that really stuck with me from that program was one question that they asked. And they said, Ramadan is coming. We all know that Ramadan is coming, but are you going to be receiving Ramadan as a host in your home, or are you going to be visiting Ramadan as a guest? You know, when you're hosting somebody is different from when you're visiting them. So basically, if you are hosting Ramadan in your home, just like every other guest that you have, you need to prepare. You need to prepare your space, you need to prepare your food, you need to prepare everything that makes their stay very comfortable, especially if it's an August visitor like Ramadan. And if you're also going to be, visiting your friend, especially if it's an important friend again like Ramadan, you don't just go there shabbily, empty handed. There's a way you put yourself together to respect the rules of their home. There are things that you have to take along to show that, yes, you respect and you value the fact that they are hosting you in their home. So it got me thinking, should I be hosting Ramadan or should I be visiting Ramadan as a guest? You know what? I have decided I am going to do both because I couldn't decide. So for the first half of Ramadan, I think I want to be hosting Ramadan because I just feel like between the last time that Ramadan was here and now, a lot of things have happened. Alhamdulillah, a lot of good things have happened. And there are a lot of things I want to talk to Ramadan about. There are a lot of things I want us to share. So it feels like I really want it to be in my home. I want it to be with me. I want to receive Ramadan and, share all of these good things. And also because Ramadan always comes with its own package. Like, don't play. Don't play. That is the reason why I'm also looking forward to being Ramadan guest. Imagine being a guest of a host that gives you the best of the best of gifts. With Ramadan, souvenir is guaranteed. You can't miss it. And I'm not talking small, small souvenir. I'm not talking small. Oh my God. I'm not talking small, small souvenir. Ramadan comes big, big. So I want the last 10 days to be the days where I go and pack my souvenir. Yeah. As a host and as a guest, we still need to plan. So let's get started. Let's plan. So I sort of divided my Ramadan flight plan into two parts. The first part is going to be for like the physical planning because obviously you need to put your environment in order. I'm a very visual person. The things that I see, they affect the things that like goes on around me during that period. So it's very important for you to put your house in order. You can't be having a guest, especially a big guest like Ramadan, and then your house is in shambles. And when I mean house, I don't just mean like your physical space, I also mean like your mental space, your emotional space. This is not the time for you to be holding grudges. So you have to let it go. So to put my house in order, arrange my prayer areas. It's always arranged, but with Ramadan is different. Get some foodstuffs because a huge part of fasting is also food. Getting foodstuffs and having everything readily available for the fasting to make the fasting easier. That's what is in the physical space. Now, another thing that is supposed to be there is redecorating my prayer area, but unfortunately, we are not going to be decorating this year. So like I said, this is going to be my first Ramadan outside of my home. So I am not really going to be spending a lot of time here during Ramadan. In hindsight, I kind of feel like I should have just done the decoration anyway. I mean, even if it's just for like the few days. But yeah, I didn't really make plans and provision for that. And it's kind of like too late now. So we are not going to be decorating, but we are definitely going to be arranging things and putting things that make the moment, the hours feel more like Ramadan welcoming in place. And yeah, we're going to be getting food stuff. So let's get to that.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, got the roast, got the gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit too.
Now, while that is done, now, while we're done with the physical part, the next part is the mental or the psychological part, like the things that go on in your head. Ramadan is not just about not eating throughout the day. Ramadan is not just about, food. It's also like a lot of mental processes. It's also like, where is your head space at? Where is your heart at? Where is your mind at? And I feel like a lot of us need to pay more attention to that. It's just not about taking sahur and iftar. It's also about what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time in Ramadan? So this Ramadan, what I usually do for the mental and psychological part is to create like a dua board. I'm going to do that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys because there's some things that I might not want to show you, but I'm going to definitely create a dua board. Even if I cannot show you, I'm going to like show you through the process of how I create my dua board. Some people call it mood board or vision board. I have a vision board for 2026, so maybe I can share that with you. But I specifically used to have a dua board for Ramadan because it just makes it easier to remember the things that you want to pray for. Sometimes when you're in the moment, life is still happening to you. So sometimes we leave out some details. It just like puts everything together in a space where I can easily remember the things I want to talk to my creator about, the things I want to pray about, the things I wish for, the things I'm grateful for, the things I want Allah to touch for me. Just take it like the things I want to keep doing, the things I don't usually put things I want to remove because, like I said, I'm a very visual person. I don't like to see things that out of sight for me is mostly out of mind. So if I can't see it, I most probably won't remember it. So for me, it's mostly about things I want to do, things I want Allah to do, things I want to pray for. So, for instance, like if I want to read the Quran, I have it there. If I want to, go for more tafsir, I have it there. If I want to do Umrah, I have it there. If I want to give more sadaqah, I have it there. And, basically, I'm going to put that together. Then I'm going to come back to show you guys. Right. Don't go anywhere. And that is really all about like my Ramadan plan prep for the year 2026. Now, mind you, this is no way like a rigid plan. So along the line, some things might change because, like I said, Ramadan is a very interesting month. Ramadan is a very interesting guest. There's some things that you feel like, oh, you want to pray about, you want Allah to give to you now, and then in a couple of hours, He's done it. So it's already off the charts. yeah, and there's some things that will happen that will just give you a total sense of redirection. Like, okay, I don't want to go this way anymore. This is the way I want to go now. Ramadan is very interesting, actually very interesting. It's by far one of my favorite months in the year, and yeah, this is so far what I put together to host my August guest, and also what I plan to take along when I go to visit my August host. Let me know what your Ramadan plans are. Let me know if you're going to be receiving Ramadan as a host, or you're going to let Ramadan host you instead. I would love to read about your Ramadan experience in the comment section if you want me to, if you like, if you would be kind enough to share them. And yeah, until the next time I catch you on another interesting episode of Talani Unscripted. Bye for now. And Ramadan Mubarak.